What is up, Taurus? How are you guys doing? Time to take a look at your mid-month messages for November 2023. I'll explain more about what the mid-month readings are all about here in just a minute, but it's going to be fun, so make sure you stick around. What is happening with my Taurus friends? It's time for the mid-month messages. So when I look at mid-month messages, I'm looking for something very specific, okay? That is to see whether or not there was a change of timelines, okay? For those of you who haven't been following me very long, my favorite thing to do on these tarot videos is give advice. That's the most important part of the whole damn reading. And if you take the advice, it does have the potential to change your timeline. So that's what we're going to look at here today. For those of you who would like to find out how to schedule a personal reading, all that information is in the description box of this video. Only got a couple of weeks left for the big November reading sale where I have $100 off all Zoom call readings. On December 1st, the Zoom call readings are going back to regular price, but we still have the $40 mini readings and $50 off all the full pre-recorded personal readings. And like I've been saying, as long as the economy is in the shitter, those prices are going to stay the same. All right. Okie dokie. Let's jump on into this right here. Let's jump on in. I'm starting these out with the current person. Current person. So if you have not been experiencing any problems, issues, or concerns with the person you are currently with, this is not for you. Let's take a look at the situation. Anything change? Was there a change of timelines? If so, is it for the better or for the worse? Let's see. We shall see. Boom, boom. Two of Swords. So there's still some indecision going on here. Still some indecision. Okay, so I think it looks like you're trying your best to hold on to this. I think you're really trying to hold on to this, and it almost kind of feels like there's a fear of making a decision. Real strong connection too. So it's definitely not something that's easy to walk away from. Some of you may be, okay, so I feel like there's suspected financial codependence with the 9 of Pentacles in the reverse, 10 of Pentacles. Somebody here, and I'm not sure who, but somebody suspects that the other person may only be here because of finances or money or whatever the case may be. That somebody suspects being taken advantage of. 10 of Cups, though. 10 of Cups, 10 of Pentacles. So you're really, 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 really holding on to the hope and the faith that this will make a positive turnaround. And for the 10 of Cups and 10 of Pentacles and the Lover's card all to come out in the same spread, that tells me that there is a lot of potential for that to happen. So you're not making a decision, not letting go of this just yet because you're sure that a turnaround is just right around the corner. Okay. Okay. By the way, let's see who I have here. I have Gemini, Libra, Aries, and Capricorn. Boom, 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 boom. All righty. Let's see how the current person feels about you. How's the current person feel about Taurus? Ooh, there goes that Lover's card again for the second time in a row. So yeah, this isn't something that they're having an easy time walking away from either. Temperance and Lovers. Could be a Sagittarius or Gemini, possibly. But yeah, I kind of feel like they're on the same page as you. Chariot reverse, the Emperor. Good God, all major arcana. Wow, King of Pentacles, Death card, though. Okay, Two of Cups reversed. So they're pretty much on the same page as you. Again, they're just waiting very patiently, hoping, wishing, waiting that things will make a turnaround. They're pretty much on the same page as you. But they do fear. They fear for the worst with the Death card, Two of Cups reversed. Deep down at the deepest pit of their mind, they're afraid that any day now it's going to come to an end. But look, we got 10 of Cups here too. 10 of Cups Lovers card. They don't want this to come to no end. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. So, see, I got a lot of major arcana here. I have Gemini, Sagittarius, Cancer, Aries, and Scorpio. Bam, that was a lot in one spread. Well, let's see the outcome then. How's the outcome looking? How's it looking? How's the outcome looking? Nine of Pentacles. So some of you just still kind of feel alone in a way. Magician reversed. World card reversed. Okay. Well, again, I'm just seeing you all. Neither of you is going anywhere. So if you're wondering whether or not this person's going to walk away from you, I don't think so. I don't think so. Four of Pentacles again. You're both holding on to this. And yeah, I don't see you starting a new cycle. To be 100% real with you, I am kind of just seeing the cycle repeat itself, honestly. Yeah. Nine of Wands, tension building. I'm seeing the cycle pretty much repeating itself. Let's get the advice then. What's the advice? Knight of Cups reversed. Page of Cups upright. So now we got this back and forth shit going on here. Four of Wands and the Ace of Wands reversed. Okay. Okay. So I'm gonna revert back to my go-to advice. Okay. The only thing you can really do, see, this is where it gets so slippery when it comes to giving relationship advice to one person. Okay. Because as we all know, or as we all should know, a relationship can't be fixed by one person. It can't happen. I don't have time to dig up that whole rabbit hole and explain the energetics behind that. But just to let you know, a relationship cannot be fixed by one person only. But you can do things that can energetically influence the other person, but it's still up to them and their own free will as to whether or not they respond to that energetic influence. The only thing you can do as an individual, only thing you can really do is your own damn inner work. It's all you can do. Especially if you're telling them that they have some inner work that they need to do. This doesn't mean that you're the one in the wrong. Doesn't mean that you are a bad person. It means that I'm not going to tell you to do something that I'm not willing to do myself. So if I'm going to tell you, yo, you got some issues you need to work on. You got some shit you need to fix in here. Okay, you got some problems. You need to work on yourself. But you know what? I'll go first. I'll go first. You do what you do, boo-boo. That's all on you. I'll go first. You don't have to believe me if you don't want. Matter of fact, please don't. Please don't. That motivates me to do it even more. Just watch me. Just watch me. You're going to sit there and you're going to watch me evolve and morph into a higher vibrational, higher value version of myself. You're going to watch it. You're going to watch me change and grow and heal and evolve and morph into a different person. Most of the time. And when I say most of the time, I don't mean like a staggering majority of the time. I'm talking, 60, 70% of the time, 75% at most. What typically tends to happen, especially if this is a relationship that's already been long-term, is that person will follow suit. They'll follow suit because you have to understand how the ego operates. Okay. We all have egos. We're all humans. What do we do when we feel attacked? What do we do when we feel like we're being pushed into a corner? We throw our defenses up and defend ourselves, right? It's cool, dude. You're a human. It's all good. Don't lie about that. Okay. We all defend ourselves when we feel attacked. Okay. Well, whenever you go through the process of opening up, being vulnerable, admitting that you got some shit you need to work on too, and actually fucking doing it, very frequently, the person that you're dealing with will let that guard down. Because it's like, oh shit, you're being vulnerable? Well, if you're willing to be vulnerable, that means I'm safe to be vulnerable too. Right? Again, it's not 100% of the time, but it is a good 60, 70% of the time. That's what happens most of the time. And that's what I seriously think will happen here with you guys. Okay. The other case scenario would be you start getting to work on you. And after a certain period of time of you doing this consistently, I don't care if you're just working on healing one emotional trigger or if you're working on transmuting some trauma that's been eating at you for the past 10 years, doesn't matter. You are slowly making a vibrational change. Slowly but surely. In over 6 months, a year, year and a half, you are raising in vibration. Slowly but surely. Slowly but surely. And if they don't do that, eventually the two of you will separate anyway by way of universal law. Because now you've moved up into a totally different vibrational bandwidth. And when that happens, anything and anyone who is no longer a vibrational match to you will be pulled away from you. And the universe will bring a new person in who matches your new vibration. And then you know what'll happen then? You'll look back at your ex and laugh. You'll look back at him and laugh. But hey, man, hey, it's the only thing you can do as an individual. There is no guarantee that you're going to make that person change. You can't change somebody. All you can do is lead by example. That's it. And if you take the lead and you lead by example, and they see the results in your energy, your personality, and your life, and they choose not to follow suit, then that's on them. That's all on them. All right. Let's take a little look-see here at the next person coming in. Next person due to come into Taurus's life. Let's take a look at that situation. Look at this person. See what we can. Rain today here in Southern California. And when it rains, a lot of my cards stick together when it gets humid. It's a pain in the ass, man. I can't fucking stand it. All right. Boom. Oh. The Tower. That's weird. Hang on. You know what? This deck is not wanting to cooperate. Let me grab another deck. Sorry about that. Hang on, y'all. There we go. Okay. Next person coming into Taurus's life. 4 cups. This person may suffer from insecurities and self-esteem issues. Yeah. Okay. Ooh, and the Lover's card too. Yeah. All right. So this is going to start off. Well, it's probably going to start off very sexual. Mostly sexual in the beginning, probably. And I think this person has very low self-confidence, low self-esteem, and they may view you as being somebody who's like out of their league, you know? So there's a lot of nervousness, insecurity, and tension here, a whole lot. Okay. But at the same time, while all that's happening, this connection is so intense, and that could make for a very slippery slope, because when this is what some people don't understand. When you have a person who is empty, lonely, and insecure, and you put them in a relationship with somebody who is a very healthy individual energetically, especially a very attractive individual, somebody who's very charismatic and treats them right, that's not going to fix their insecurities. That's going to make their insecurities even worse if they don't go in there and figure out how to overcome that, you know? So it's going to be a bit of a challenge in the beginning here. Going to be a challenge. It's going to require lots of growth, gestation, and change on both of your parts. It might seem a little bit rocky in the beginning, too. Could be a Pisces for some of you. Let's see this person's intentions. Let's see their intentions. Okay, Queen of Wands. Okay, so they're probably definitely not the type of person that wants to open up and be vulnerable with you. So you may not even be aware that they feel this way. Because something about the Queen of Wands. Let's talk a little bit about the Queen of Wands for a minute. Okay, she's a tough bitch. Okay, she's probably arguably one of the toughest bitches in the whole tarot. She can be going through something that would just absolutely shatter your average person. And you wouldn't have a damn clue. You wouldn't have no idea that she is breaking inside. You have no idea. No clue. She's very picky and choosy who she opens up to and is vulnerable with. Very picky and choosy. She has an image to uphold. And she's not a very vulnerable person. She's not. And she's very picky and choosy on who she opens up to. So in the beginning, you may not really know that this person is suffering from serious insecurity issues. But they're ready to jump head first into a relationship, though. I think they've been waiting to jump head first into a relationship. Yeah, they've been working on manifesting this. They have a fear of rejection and abandonment. And of course, this all has to do with whoever they were in a relationship with in the past. Their ex destroyed their self-esteem. But again, strength card could be a Leo for some of you. And that is incredibly Leo-y in nature. Just to let you know. We have the strength card and the Queen of Wands, 2 Leo cards. The Lover's card again. They feel an insanely intense connection with you, but they want the 10 of Cups Lover's card. Looks pretty solid, man. I would not say this person is coming from a bad place. I wouldn't say that. They want to talk to you and get to know you. The problem is when you mix unhealed heartbreak from the past with insecurities and low self-esteem, and you mix that with a really intense connection, man, it can sometimes be damn near impossible to think straight. You can lose yourself completely in a connection like that. So, let's get the outcome for the first 30 days. Dude, Lover's card again for the 3rd fucking time in a row, dude. So I don't see separation happening. I'm not seeing separation happening here. Six of Pentacles reversed, Strength card reversed. Something has you on edge, though. Something has you on edge. I feel like you got 1 foot out the door. Got 1 foot out the door there. But with the Lover's card in the upright, I don't think you're actually walking away. You just feel like there's some red flags here. You're looking for red flags. You're seeing red flags. The two of you are moving forward very slowly. Okay. I think this person is slowly opening up and being more vulnerable with you, slowly as time goes on. Do we have advice? Do we have advice? Don't walk away. Don't walk away. Temperance, patience, balance. Okay. So, okay. I'm going to go back to another old go-to piece of advice that I have filed away in the filing cabinets. If you want a person, any person for that matter, romantic or not, to be open, honest, and vulnerable with you, what is it that you are expected to do? Obviously, we want to be open, honest, and vulnerable too, right? Of course. If you are being closed off, dishonest, and distant from somebody, I don't want to hear you bitching and complaining because they ain't opening up to you, you know? So most of us know that. That's common sense. But here's the big old but. You need to make sure that you provide an environment while in your presence in which somebody feels safe and comfortable, letting their guard down and opening up. It needs to be made known. You need to radiate the energy of non-judgment. Hey, shit. When you're in my presence, you cool. You good. You good. As long as you haven't done any horrific, heinous, unthinkably fucking horrific shit in your past, which most people have not, because those people usually end up going to prison and yeah, it doesn't end up well for them. But for the very most part, I got a pass too. I've done dumb shit too. Right? You good. I ain't judging you. I ain't judging you. You know what I'm saying? The only thing that I will judge is whether or not you are putting forth the work and the effort to create a better future. I ain't judging your past. Not judging your past, man. We all got a past. Everybody got some shit they ashamed of. Everybody got some shit they're embarrassed about. Right? So when you're around me, shit, you cool, man. And that needs to be vibrationally understood. No judgment. If I'm snippy, snappy, angry, judgmental, and easily pissed off and irritated and real angry, and and I make you walk on eggshells, I ain't got no fucking room to complain about you being closed off. No room. No. If you're quick to get pissed off, you're a loose cannon, real temperamental, get all mad and pissed off real easy and fly into a bad mood over nothing for no reason randomly, I ain't fucking opening up to you. My walls are up. Hell no. So just be patient in the beginning and let it be known you can open up around me and I ain't gonna judge you. All right? Okie dokie. Let's take a look at the new person. New person. What is happening between Taurus and the new person who just showed up? Let's see. Boom, boom, boom. Damn, dog. Here, this one never sticks together. I love this one. This one's smooth. There we go. Yeah. Uh-oh. 5 of Cups. Disappointment? Sadness? What's going on? Let's talk a little bit about the 5 of Cups. If you pay real close attention to this card and you see what's happening in this card, if my camera will focus, you can see that this dude right here has 2 full cups right behind him. And he's ignoring the full cups. He's focusing his energy and intention and his energy and attention, on the spilled cups. So he is blatantly ignoring the positive and focusing on the negative. So you could be dealing with just a negative person. Now, I don't mean a bad person. I mean a negative person. The person that finds a problem for every solution. You know, the person that always sees the glass as half empty. The person who they could find $1 million in a briefcase somewhere and bitch and complain because the bills are wrinkled. You know, the person that always sees the thorns on the rose. You know that kind of person, right? No cure for that, right? Well, there is. They have to cure it themselves, but maybe you're just kind of starting to realize, man, you a buzzkill, yo. You fucking Buzz Killington, bruh. God damn, dog. Hanging out with you? Fuck, it's draining, dude. You know what I'm saying? I mean, shit, again, we all humans. We all have our bad days. We all dip into bad moods from time to time. That's cool. But God damn, all day, every day, all you do is bitch, 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 whine, 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 complain, 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 blah, 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 blah. It's like, fuck, man. I think you're just kind of dealing with somebody that's just a bit of a buzzkill just because they're so negative, you know? Ooh, but you're falling in love with them at the same time. Oh, you're falling in love with them at the same time. Oh. Yeah, see? You don't even need me to talk about that, do you? King of Cups reverse, King of Swords. They might be kind of emotionally closed off, emotionally unavailable. Ten of Cups reversed. You may suspect that, yeah, I feel like you suspect they may be cheating. There's some trust issues here. Yeah, you may suspect, again, allegedly, you may suspect that they cheating. So you be stalking their Instagram, stalking their Facebook, trying to look through their phone and shit, you know, maybe, or at least that energy is there, just that lack of trust energy. But you catching real hardcore ass feelings for them at the same time, right? Damn, dog. Looking for them red flags. Trying not to miss no red flags. Boy, you falling in love with this person now. Well, let's look at their energy then. Let's take a look at their vibe, their intentions, their feelings. What are their thoughts, feelings, and opinions? Hopes, dreams, and expectations. How do they see you? What do they want with you? What do they want in life? What kind of person are they? Ah, see? They just an unhappy person. I just got done telling Aries the same thing, man. There's no cure for that. When you got an unhappy person, ain't nothing you can do about that. The person in question has to take it upon themselves to retrain their own mind. No different than if you gain some weight, you got to go to the gym and train your body to burn fat. Same thing with your brain. It runs on the same system. Your daily habits are governed by the exact same system in your brain as your thought patterns. The pattern of thought that you have, you know that 95% of the thoughts that you had all day today were the exact same thoughts you had all day yesterday. Mm-hmm. And anyway, I'll talk more about that in a minute. Hang on. Ooh. I think this person may be notorious for being flaky. This person feels kind of flaky. They probably just very recently flaked on somebody. Ooh, they catching feelings for you too, though. Ooh. I think this person probably has a history of being flaky. You know, getting them start quick and end quick type of relationships and shit, you know. Something probably very recently came to an end. They probably ran straight from one relationship in with you as quickly as they could. But with the Two of Wands and the Hangman here, I think they're catching unexpected feelings. They may not have expected to catch feelings like that. So now they're like, oh, shit. Do I run from these feelings? What do I do? Could be a Leo for some of you. I also have Virgo here. This person just doesn't want to be alone. They just don't want to be alone with that Hermit in reverse there. Now let's see the outcome. What's that outcome, though? Two of Cups. Okay. So for those of you wondering if separation is happening, I don't think so. Hey, I don't see a decision being made at all right now. I think y'all are staying together, but you're not making a solid decision as to whether or not you're definitely committing to this or you're not. The only decision that's being made is that you're choosing to stay with this to see where it goes. But as far as whether you're 100% committed or not committed, I don't see a decision being made on that. Yeah, Judgment reversed, Two of Swords. Okay. Well, that came out quick. Let's throw some advice on the table. Man, I hate it when it rains. My cards are always an asshole every time it rains. Tower card reversed. Okay. Okay. Wheel of Fortune. All right. Magician. Eight of Cups reversed. Eight of Cups Tower card. Both reversed. So walking away from this and ending this isn't 100% necessary. Pay attention to how it feels. Another thing I was telling Aries just a few minutes ago. Pay attention to how it feels. Not how you feel about them, how this connection makes you feel. Okay? Every time we hang out and I go home, how do I feel? Am I laying awake at night? Nervous? Confused? That's not good. If I'm laying awake at night, confused, nervous, we need to have a talk. We need to have a little conversation. Okay? There's no reason why I should be confused about your feelings or your intentions. So we need to have a talk. Give them the chance to express what it is they're actually looking for, how it is that they're feeling. And again, going back to what I was talking about a minute ago, make sure they feel safe to even express some concerns or frustrations. Hear them out. You know, I'm not going to get mad at you. Is there something about me that you don't like? Is there something that I do that bothers you? Is there anything that I can do to, improve things? Just what are some of your concerns? Are you maybe do you see anything in me that reminds you of somebody from the past? You can open up and express your concerns, and I'll sit here and listen. I listen. I'll take it all into consideration. And I will do everything in my power to alleviate your concerns. Okay? You have to be the change that you want to see. And similar to what we were talking about a minute ago, most of the time, well, it's a little bit more slippery with a new person, because with a new person, you have to be patient. Okay? Because you have to prove to this person that you ain't like anybody they've ever been with. How do you prove that? Because we've all heard that, right? We have all heard that. We've all been given that speech on how I'm not like other men. I'm not like other women. We've all heard somebody swear up and down on their grandma grave, on their kids' lives, and everything else sacred to them, that they're not like this. They ain't going to do that. They would never do this. You know, they would never treat you like that. They would never do you like this, right? And then they turn around and fucking do it, right? We've all been there. So how do you prove it? How do you prove it? Time. Time and consistency. You need to consistently show up, show out, have your actions match up with your words match up with your actions. You say what you mean what you say. When you say you're going to do something, you do it. I show up on time when I say I'm going to show up, right? I stay consistent, loyal, and rock solid for a long, drawn out, extended period of time. Now, I don't want to give like a specific time frame, because, you know, there's no one size fits all for this. It's different for everybody. But ideally, within a reasonable amount of time, hopefully, let's say 3 months. Sometime within that time period, hopefully that person should see, oh, damn, you the real deal, ain't you? Damn, dog, maybe you ain't like the others. Maybe you ain't gonna do me like that. And then the guard will start to come down. The guard will start to come down, right? That's what I would work on with this right here. Maintain balanced expectations. That's a big one. Manage your expectations of others. Another thing that we all always do backwards. We always want to manage our expectations of ourselves and not others. Reverse that. Manage your expectations of others and hold high expectations for yourself. Let's do that. Let's do that the other way around. Okay? Okie dokie, I feel like those were the messages that my Taurus friends needed to hear. So I am going to go ahead and end this video here. Thank you all once again for tuning in and playing along. Don't forget to check the description of this video if you would like to find out how to schedule a personal reading. And don't forget to take advantage of the big November reading sale, where I have $100 off all Zoom call readings. And that will be going on for November only. December 1st, Zoom calls go back to regular price, but we still have the $40 mini readings and the $50 off all full pre-recorded personal readings that stay in the same. Okay. All right. I'm out of here now, y'all. I wish you love, luck, light, and prosperity on your journey. Y'all stay blessed.